to the review show. My name's Austin. Knock at the Cabin Door is M. Night Shyamalan's new mystery horror film. While vacationing at a remote cabin in the woods, a young girl and her parents are taken hostage by four armed strangers who demand they make an unthinkable choice to avert the apocalypse. I've seen most of M. Night Shyamalan's movies. Most of them weren't very good, like Old that came out 2 years ago. That was fun. But I enjoy, like, you know, Signs, Unbreakable, Split. Like those type of movies are great. Even Glass was good. It's just that final third act kind of just where it starts tanking in that movie. But overall, I was really excited for this movie because the concept of, you know, these four strange people coming into your house and just demanding you, like, hey, one of you must kill each other or the world's gonna end. And it's I don't know, like, there's something about that can be cool, but the movie doesn't really do anything with it, because basically what you see in the trailer, whatever you thought when you were watching the trailer, basically what happens in the movie. Because when I go into an M. Night Shyamalan movie, I think of, like, oh, there's that possibility, there's that possibility, there's this possibility, but mostly it's just like, there's these possibilities, which is mostly the two both generic outcomes in the movie, or in any movie. And so it's like, it's hard. It's really hard to grasp to this movie when only really what they focus on doesn't bother me. Is that they just kind of like repeat itself over and over of, like, if you don't choose, like, one of us is gonna kill each other, basically. And so that's just like I don't know. The movie just kind of just starts losing me, and it also does this weird flashbacks, like, every once in a while that kind of doesn't really have any connection to the movie at all, besides setting up them being like sort of like everyone's after us type of deal, or everyone has been after us. Besides that, it doesn't really, those flashbacks have really no purpose in the movie. There is emotional stuff in this movie, like the two gay couples that are played by Jonathan Groff and Ben Aldridge. I'm pretty sure I said their names wrong, hopefully I didn't. But they had great stuff in this film. They did work together really pretty well. And David Bautista, he's probably the one that shines out of everyone, especially out of the four strangers. I think he just really likes proving himself that he's not like a movie star, he's an actor. And that is just great for him, because I can see it in his performance, and yes, it has that emotion, and it's kind of difficult since he's like a big guy, and it's kind of hard for him to get certain roles, because he's sort of kind of being he's sort of like, you know, already in a form of like that of a character that he cannot unstoppably play. And I'm not saying just because of Guardians of the Galaxy, just because that he's basically built as The Rock, so it's kind of hard to, you know, maybe play as a fear little, you know, person or something on those lines. But here he really improves himself, and I can't wait for more stuff that he's gonna do. I can't wait for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That's supposed to be his last Marvel film. Robert Grant was in this film, who was in the Harry Potter films as Ron. Haven't seen him in any films recently, or any of that I know of. So it's cool to see him. Like, there's great actors, and, you know, a lot of work has been put into this. You do see some of like the outcomes happening, but at the end of the day, the movie just was kind of scared that you would not figure things out on your own. It literally doesn't feel like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. It literally, at the end of the movie, it's like one of the characters speaking to the camera, and it's like they were the four horsemen. And that's not really necessarily a spoiler, but it's just like, really? That's, okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Why? It just kind of just ruins the ability to go back and watch it and learn it yourself. Usually in an M. Night Shyamalan movie, you pat yourself on the back when you figure something out. It's like, oh, cool, sweet, I figured that out. I'm so happy for myself. But then when the character is just telling the audience, it's like, okay, cool, I figured that out. Even though that you were just gonna tell me anyways directly, and not just leave it up in the air for me just to figure it out or something. And it's just, and the way in the movie, like how the movie ends, it legit just like, oh, okay, so that happened. No, nothing else. No? Oh, okay. I'm gonna Knock at the Cabin Door a C+. I enjoyed it, so it's sort of a hit and miss. If you guys are a big fan of M. Night Shyamalan, maybe go check it out. I don't know. It's really up to you guys. Go find out your own opinions, really. But for me, this movie just missed a lot of stuff. It just didn't feel like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. And I get that maybe he's trying to do something else. And maybe he's trying to, spread, try to at least be somewhat of a modern director or something. But it's like, we don't come to your films really for you to try to be someone else. Be yourself. If it sucks, it sucks. But you can definitely put out some good stuff. Like I said, Unbreakable, Split, Glass. Even Glass was good. I'll give Glass the credit. Signs. Like, you have great films. Just take your time a little bit with it instead of just trying to hit the mark with hit like every check mark with it. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of Knock at the Cabin Door in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye guys.